The biggest difference between Greek and Roman mythology is clearly the name. One is Greek and the other is Roman. However, in case you don't know, they have a great similarity. Why do they have this similarity? In the history of the human world, in real history, the Roman Empire conquered Greece, and with it adopted much of its culture, including the gods. And that is one of the reasons why the matter is often summed up as Greco-Roman mythology. However, with a new perspective on life, with the Roman rise and its emperors, what had been Greek mythology had several alterations to be named Roman mythology. And then we will tell you how to differentiate one from the other. Of course, besides the name. Tip number 1. The vision of the gods. The Greeks have estimated their gods as supernatural beings that could never be compared to a human. Everything a human could want to be. But the Romans saw them as beings with ideals within the reach of a human. If a mortal could reach those ideals, he would improve himself and enjoy the happiness that few could have to be someone transcendental. Tip number 2. The powers and responsibilities. Some Greek divinities had differences with their Roman counterparts. Their titles could vary and their powers too. There are cases like the one with Hades and Pluto. Pluto had the additional characteristic of controlling all the precious minerals and gems of the earth. Hades was not capable of this. Tip number 3. Appearance of the gods. In terms of appearance, the Greeks took pains to show that their gods were perfect and untamable, while the Romans were not so interested in that and interested in the achievements of the gods. Tip number 4. The immortals. Although it sounds contradictory, humans didn't have much relevance in Roman myths, and that is why there are not many Roman heroes, if not almost none. Only Hercules and Ulysses maintained their importance in Roman mythology, and because of that they underwent a name change, which is the next and last point. Tip number 5. The names. In Greco-Roman syncretism, to adopt Greek gods in Roman culture, there was a need to rename those beings that the Romans were most interested in making them their own. Ulysses in Greece was Odysseus. Hercules was Heracles. He was called Hercules in the Zeus video because for the general public it is better known name, maybe thanks to Disney. Have you ever heard about Jupiter, Saturn, and Mars? And no, I'm not exactly talking about the planets. In Roman mythology, Jupiter is the Greek Zeus, Saturn is Kronos, and Mars is Ares, and many other examples remain. But there are also moons named after characters of the Roman mythology. As a curious fact, did you know that all the moons of Jupiter have the name of the lovers of Zeus? Poor Hera, who was renamed Juno by the Romans, and there is no moon called Juno. But at least one space prop those. Like this video and subscribe to the channel. See you until next week.